and welcome back to our channel JNU Chronicles. JNU Student Union statement on the Delhi Police investigation into JNU violence. The Delhi Police called a press conference on 10th January where the SIT, which was formed to prove the violence, briefed the media. The briefing is a litany of distortion, half-truth, outright lies. The most significant fact was that the additional commissioner named all left organization, but the name of Parishad was curiously missing. The silence of the police on the ABVP is deafening and its ploy to implicate the left in violence on the indication that this investigation is a clear-cut political investigation with a clear agenda to placate Mr. Amit Shah and the ABVP, which can employ violence with impunity on the basis of its state banking. The bent of the investigation and its institution point to a shameful collusion between the ABVP and the state machinery, which must be exposed. Let us mention few facts which the additional commissioner forgot to mention. Number 1. He did thankfully take the names of Yogendra Bhardwaj and Vikas Patel to show a pretense of neutrality which no one will buy. He, however, convincingly failed to mention that both of them belong to the ABVP. Second, the JNU president had repeatedly clarified that on 5th January, she had sent a message to the SHO asking for police to stop the carnage. The additional commissioner, instead of having some accountability, has the gall to implicate her in the violence when there was a murder attempt on her, which tells you about the minister motive of this so-called SIT. Number 3, the majority of the people identified with progressive organization who suffered the brunt of the violence have been implicated in the violence based on distorted and fake videos taken from the Facebook and WhatsApp of ABVP leaning groups. Number 4, the police, like the VC, is very fond of not talking the incident on 5th in isolation. Never have the student of JNU either said that the incident of 5th January were in isolation. They were the culmination of a concentrated attempt by the mafia going by the name of JNU TF and the gundas of ABVP preparing violence on students. On 4th, the ABVP trashed the JNU General Secretary, broke the leg of women student and several students who suffered injuries that day, did their MLCs and filed FIR. However, there was been no fire register from the police on those. 5th, the police is conveniently talking the language of Mamidala Jagdesh Kumar. For Mamidala, only people with ABVP are students and rest are agitators. Same in the case with the Delhi police. It is the fact that the registration process undertaken by the JNU administration was a shame, in which the overwhelming majority of students did not take part, and the administration has gone on the extent of claiming that those who merely cleared their misuse without taking the fee hike are registered. The registration process, which is a process of physical verification, was turned into a mockery by the administration through its WhatsApp university model. 6th, it is clear that whole point of this exercise is to save ABVP and deflect attention from the spine-chilling horrors preparation by the right-wing hellions, particularly on the 5th when they went inside women's hostel with rods and lathis, something the additional commissioner missed out on. It is regrettable but not surprising given their past record that the police has achieved integrity and honesty down the drain and is undertaking their exercise to defend Mamidala and ABVP. The ABVP Joint Secretary openly admitted on live television that the ABVP had not only rods but knife and acid. However, it seems the Delhi police watches only certain news channel and takes account of only certain evidences. 7th, it is clear through media reports that ABVP members admitted to being involved with violence. The SIT can also be the gauge of the fact that Shiv Pujan Bandwal photo is being identified as Vikas Patel by the police. Both are ABVP activists involved in the violence, which relies on viral video, can be ascertained. It is clear that in order to deflect attention from the imported goons at the behest of the ABVP, incidents are being twisted and distortion spread. The MHRD on the other hand is talking about the addressing student demand by revising the utility and service charge. Although it is significant that such an administration was forced to concede even if this intention is to ultimately raise is clear. The approach of the MHRD is to wash its hand off rather than address the crisis. May we remind the MHRD secretary that it is only a part of the discussion that took place on 11th, and considering of the VC and his supporters within faculty in the violence. The MHRD should follow up the advice it had given to the VC, which is ignored, and take steps to remove him. The advice of the Secretary of Student would be well founded if it took attention on the VC who is responsible for the course. Our movement is to save our university, and we shall carry on with it. We appeal to the public at large to see through this malicious propaganda being spread against JNU. In this 50 years of history, we have always responded to the ideas with, and this government wants to dismantle this university. However, to its grief, the powers that be have found that the JNU spirit is not to be broken so easily. #Delhi Police with ABVP. Thank you. That's all.